So one of the biggest and most exciting updates that came with Season 1 in the First Descendant are the module slot catalyst upgrade capabilities. That's going to allow us to increase our build diversity. Let's get into it.
Tux makes it exciting!
Okay, so we have a new option here that you can toggle. So if you click on this, it'll show you which socket type has been assigned to each slot. So for example, on strong defense here, if I want to assign another catalyst here, I can do that. So I can blank it out, or I can choose the one that I've modified here. And so now it's a blank option. And if I go back up here, it happened to remove that slot. So this is gonna allow you to change your build. So what you can do now is take the same one here and assign another slot type to that. Now, I'm not going to do it on this because I don't need to do it on her. So let's use an actual real example. So this has the R symbol here, which is rutile, but I want to switch it to almondine so that I can put another crit there. So it's going to be skill concentration. But as you can see, I can't afford it because I have the wrong symbol there. So let's change this. So she's at level 40, notice that. And so let's see what happens when we put a new module there. But let's go ahead and switch the view so we can see it at a higher level. So it's the second one in, and then we're gonna put it almondine, or is it almondine? And then let's apply. Now it does reset our descendants level again. Now you know. So now I can put that there, and we're saved. So if I wanna change back, I can now choose any of these three. So I can choose blank, slot, almondine, or rutile again. So I can confirm that, and it's going to take that mod off. And as you can see, I can now put rutile there, but I don't want to do that. So let's go back to almondine and confirm. Great. I think it's a pretty nice system and really important because I've been needing to create a boss build and I haven't been able to do that because I've been locked in here. For example, on the boss build, I wouldn't need MP collector. So there's been quite a few changes that I've needed to make. So for my boss build, I can go through here and remove this rutile and put the almondine that I need there instead. And then if we go to that symbol, I can load up on the crits like I wanted to. So these are being penalized because it's not the right matchup. And so I'm going to have to invest catalysts into these, but at the very least, we can remove this symbol for now so that we're at least not penalized for it. Because she came with the symbol, it was never blank. I can't remove that one. So what about this one? I can remove the rutile on this one because I added it. That's going to be a caveat with the ultimates. I don't know if I like that, but it is what it is right now. So that made that blank. So up here with emergency measures, I can now move it here and not be penalized. So to be able to use shield conversion, I need to take off the cerulean there now. So I can do this and then take this off and move it to blank. And then now switch this here and then load these up as I see fit. And this one I'll need to re-roll with the catalyst if I don't have rutile available. So whatever you invested your catalyst in is gonna work for all of your settings here. So you can do this for as many loadouts as you have possible, and you can purchase more loadouts if you need to. Same system here. So whatever you invest in your boss is gonna be an option for your first and your third settings as well. So everything translates over. So this is a big deal. I think a lot of the player base has been waiting for this. We have our core builds for our characters that we probably invested in first, but build diversity has been cut short because of this system. So this is related. So catalysts are sort of a grind, but not as bad as the process of applying a catalyst and then re-leveling your character from 1 to 40. So I want to bring this up. This is an excerpt from the patch notes. So this is live with Season 1 today. So they increased the experience reward for completing hard infiltration operations. Also increased experience for defeating monsters by 1.5. You can now acquire rare basic materials as a reward for completing hard infiltration operations. And they increased the experience for defeating monsters in normal infiltration operations by 1.5 times as well. So more than doubled the amount of shards that can be picked up in special ops, and you can acquire additional descendant experience when completing waves in special operations. That's big right there, because special operations have already been a great way for me to level up my characters. I've been using it because I want to get some fight in there and not just run around in circles, if you know what I'm saying. And it's been doing a pretty good job. In a single session, I usually come out of there with like 25 levels or so. And now there's going to be more experience for completing each wave, which is also encouraging people to stick around longer. This is a great idea. So let's read on, because this is a big deal. They're trying to make the game a little less grindy. Of course, there's still going to be a grind, but they want it to feel more rewarding And that's important because the juice needs to be worth the squeeze. So this update brings many changes to the hard infiltration operations. We've changed some of the pre-existing missions, such as occupation, defense, and escort, to extermination or destruction, to give players a run and gun style fast-paced combat experience as they enjoyed repeated farming. And I have already experienced this. These are facts and they are implemented. I've run several infiltration ops in the game so far on day 1 of season 1. And yeah, they're a lot faster now because they've removed some of those elements. The reward system has also been adjusted to reflect this. We've significantly increased the amount of experience gained from defeating monsters and completing missions in hard infiltration ops. And while special ops are still the better option for farming experience, infiltration ops can now provide a decent amount of experience as well. And then he says, we've made adjustments to special ops so that there is improved experience when farming experience. While we recognize many players enjoy leveling up through sterile land mine blocking, we still believe it's not as rewarding as other experience farms that require a simpler play, such as void frags. As a result, in this update, we've added experience when clearing waves and special ops. The fastest mine blockage will now give you about 1.5 times more experience than before, while resource defense and neutralize experiment will give you 2x. We hope this will help players level up more efficiently across various special ops. On top of that, and I already did a video on this, they're going to be implementing special events, some of which will be rewarding bonus experience. In the same interview, he did mention that they're going to be using these types of events to drive more growth into the game as well. So let me know, what do you guys think about the new module capacity system and its flexibility? Is it going to do the trick? And if you've gotten a feel for some of the experience adjustments, we'd love your feedback here too. Thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Tuxedo Bandido. That's Tito Bandido.
One and only.
And this was another episode of The First Descendant. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss out on the fantastic experiences waiting for you in The First Descendant. And if you like videos like this, check out the one I have recommended for you right here. If you have anything you want to see covered, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make everything possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be without you.
When you buy or download anything for The First Descendant, be sure to use Tux's creator code to support the channel. Easy peasy.
Follow me.